Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Parent Tech Cafe. December's topic is Navigating Launchpad, aka Clever. I want to begin the session by introducing a few of our district leaders. DeKalb County School District is under the leadership of Dr. Norman Sauce III, DeKalb County School District's interim superintendent. Next up, we have the Division of Information and Instructional Technology, which is led by our Chief Information Officer, Dr. Kermit Belcher, as well as the Director of Information and Innovation, Dr. Kaya Clark. It is also my pleasure to introduce the phenomenal Instructional Technology team, led by our amazing manager, Terry Webb, as well as our Technology Innovation Coordinator, Dr. Natasha Lawyer. Our team consists of 9 instructional technology specialists, as well as 2 instructional technology liaisons. My name is Allison Mims, and I will be leading our session tonight. I am the instructional technology specialist for Area 2 elementary schools. Ms. Leora James is also joining us tonight to help monitor the Q&A. We ask that you please submit any questions you may have in the Q&A section, as we have several instructional technology specialists that are also joining us this evening who will assist with the Q&A. Before getting started, let's take a moment to go over our session etiquette. To maximize this webinar, it is best to log in using a laptop or a computer. Please make sure your microphone is muted and remains on mute for this entire webinar. Again, if you have any questions, please type them in the Q&A as it is being monitored by members of the Instructional Technology team. During this session, you have the option to enable live captions. Attendees may enable live captions and subtitles in the language of your preference. To enable live captions, please follow these steps. Click on the gear icon located at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Select Captions/Subtitles. Then select the language you prefer. At this time, please take a moment to sign in by scanning the QR code on the screen. We will also post the link in the Q&A for your reference. I want to take a moment to spotlight the area middle school superintendent, Miss Bridget Allen. Miss Allen supports area middle schools. These are the middle schools that she oversees. Tonight's Parent Tech Cafe topic is Launchpad/Clever, and here are the webinar outcomes for tonight's session. By the end of this session, participants will learn how to access and navigate Launchpad, learn about the digital resources available within the platform for students, and participants will learn how to navigate and gain access to the district-supported tools. One may ask, what is Launchpad? Launchpad, aka Clever, is the DeKalb County School District's portal that provides access to digital resources and tools for communication, research, grades, and our learning management system, Canvas, just to name a few. This portal is available to all DeKalb County School District staff and students. It is a one-stop shop for digital apps and academic resources that are available to enhance student learning. So why should we use Clever? Clever/Launchpad powers classroom learning. It offers a secure place for teachers and students to access the applications they love and depend on. It secures all identities with its layered security approach that provides identity and access management for the entire school community. Clever/Launchpad allows teachers and students to connect all of the data and accounts needed for digital learning in one centralized platform. In order to access Launchpad from a DeKalb County device, such as from a student Chromebook, students log into their device using the student S number as their username and the password they were issued. Once logged into the device, students will then see a series of icons at the bottom of their home screen, including an orange rocket ship, which is the Launchpad Clever icon. Chromebooks will vary with the icons that are listed in the menu options. If a student is accessing Clever on a non-DeKalb County device, such as a personal laptop, iPad, tablet, etc., they are able to navigate to Clever from any internet browser by typing www.clever.com in the address bar. Next, they will click on Login as a student and begin typing in their school name. The school will auto-populate as they type it in. Once they have selected their school from the list, they click Login with Active Directory. Students will then enter the username and password they use to log into their student Chromebooks at school. Please note, students must type in their entire email address as the username when accessing Clever from a web browser. When Launchpad opens, you will see the DeKalb County School District Clever login page, and you will be directed to log in with Active Directory. From this screen, you will click Login with Active Directory as you see here on the screen. Launchpad is a single sign-on portal that stores all digital resources in one place. Students won't need to enter their district username or password once they get to this point, as long as they have logged into their device with their district credentials. Once students are logged in, their dashboard will appear. Notice at the top left of the dashboard, you will see the name of your child's school. Your child's name will appear on the top right-hand side of the screen. The dashboard is divided into several categories listed on the left-hand side of the screen. Let's take a closer look at the various categories available to students. The index menu on the left-hand side of the screen displays all of the categories under which students can locate applications. Notice in the middle section of the screen, you will see Favorite Resources. Students can click the heart on a frequently used app to make it a favorite resource that they can easily access at the top of their dashboard moving forward. Teacher Pages is the next section they will see, and these are created by the child's teacher, and they will automatically appear on the student's portal. As you scroll down, the next section you will see is DCSD Teacher Resources as well as DCSD Digital Learning Tools. The DCSD Digital Learning Tools include Infinite Campus, where students may access their grades, as well as Canvas, which is our district's learning management system that supports online learning and teaching. You may learn more about Canvas by viewing the recording from our 2024 November Tech Cafe on the Parent Tech Cafe website. This link will be placed in the Q&A if interested. Students also have access to the help desk. This is where they submit tickets for issues they may be experiencing with their devices or software on their device. The next section, My Files, provides student access to cloud-based storage in OneDrive as well as Google Drive. This storage space allows students to store and protect their files, share them with others, and access them from anywhere on all devices if they are logged in with their district credentials. In the next section, productivity tools include Office 365 for students, as well as Google Workspace applications such as Google Docs, Google Drawing, Forms, Sheets, and Google Slides. Students also have access to Microsoft Teams, which is the ultimate messaging app for real-time collaboration, communication, meetings, as well as file and app sharing. Students also have access to Canva and Adobe Express, which are excellent graphic design platforms where students can collaborate and show their creativity. DCSD is a Microsoft district and we provide support with Microsoft tools. Office 365 for DCSD students includes access to Excel, OneNote, which is a digital note-taking app that provides a single place for keeping all of your notes, research, plans, and information. Students also have access to Microsoft Word as well as PowerPoint. Here is a quick tip. Did you know students are able to download Office 365 on up to 5 devices for free? How awesome is that? Students also have access to a variety of assessment tools and resources within Clever, such as Amira Learning for grades K through 3rd specifically, Illuminate for students, and NWEA Skills Navigator. More of the research and information tools could include Galileo, PBS Learning Media, and DeKalb County Public School Library. Please note, applications in Clever can vary based on your child's school. Resources are also sorted by content area or subjects. These resources include students' online textbooks. Resources are available for all content areas, including ELA, English Language Arts, math, science, and social studies. Knowing which resources are available is key to student success. Here's an overview of DCSD's online textbooks and resources for elementary students. Please note, textbooks vary by grade level. On this chart, you will see textbooks sorted by subject as well as grade levels. These are the icons that students will see once they log into Clever. Here is an overview of the DCSD online textbooks and resources for middle school students. Please note, there are many different online textbooks and resources for high school students, as their classes and schedules, as you know, change more frequently. I highly suggest checking in with students to ensure that they know which textbooks and resources are available in Clever/Launchpad for their specific courses. And of course, help is always available. As you scroll down towards the bottom of the screen, you will find the DCSD Help Desk app, as well as Clever Help resources. Again, please note the Clever dashboard and available digital applications and resources vary based on individual schools. Launchpad continues to be updated with awesome tools, so continue to explore and see all of the amazing resources at each student's fingertips. At this time, I'm going to pass it over to Ms. Leora James, whom will share the Parent Pro Tech topic for December.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you have been having a wonderful presentation. Thank you so much to Ms. Mims for sharing the great information about our wonderful platform, Clever. Now I want to share with you information about Parent Protect. Parent Protect is a great website that provides resources and information to help parents, guardians, teachers, students safely navigate technology. You may scan the QR code on the screen or click on the link in the Q&A to sign up. for free. It is a website with free resources that you can use. And each month we present a Parent Protect tip. Our Parent Protect tip for December is holiday tech season. And in this Parent Protect, we'll learn a little bit about what you can do as parents to guide students in utilizing devices over the holiday break. Now, I have a question for you. How much technology is too much during the holiday break? Think about it. During the holiday, students may receive new devices, and there's a lot of holiday downtime that can cause screen overload. It is important to balance tech and offline fun during the break. Check out Parent Protect to see how you can reset screen habits on their website. And again, you can do that by signing up using the link that has been provided. Log into Parent Protect's site and search for these family-friendly tech conversations. You will find the video on Digital Detox Challenge. You can do a search for digital detox. How do I know when to take a break? And finally, look for the video on Recharge Your Life. These resources will provide excellent conversation starters to discuss how students can take a break, especially during the holidays, taking a break from their devices. And that is our Parent Protect tip for today. Now I will pass it on to Dr. Wordy and the amazing Cyber Champions.
Thank you, Ms. James, for sharing that valuable information. It's such an important tool for parents. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Shanique Worthy, Manager of Security Awareness and Engagement and the lead facilitator for our Cyber Champions program. We're thrilled to be back for year 2 of this initiative and so grateful to just share this space with parents and community partners tonight. Cyber Champions is all about empowering our DCSD K 12 students to become technology leaders. These students promote awareness and share best practices on cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, and safe navigation of digital spaces within their schools, across the district, and in the broader community. Our tech tidbit for tonight is secure online shopping. Some of you may be asking, why is this topic so important? Well, let me tell you. During the holidays, scammers use fake websites, phishing emails, and even social media ads to trick shoppers. So, tis the season to be scammed. I'm going to let our incredible cyber champions present tips to help you and your family stay safe while shopping online. We have Fatumata Bagayoko, a senior at Arabia Mountain High School, with Miss LaWanda Williams as her facilitator, as well as Heaven Dudley, a senior, and Isayan Mahama, a freshman, both from Columbia High School, with their school facilitator, Miss Damika Davis. With that, I'm excited to turn it over to Fatumata, who will shine a light on her secure online shopping project. Fatumata, the floor is yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Fatumata Bagayoko, and this month's theme is secure online shopping. This is perfect because many families are shopping, ordering gifts, and receiving packages this time of year. I created a holiday themed infographic to highlight a few simple ways to stay safe online. First, safe shopping websites. When shopping online, always use safe websites. Look for HTTPS and a lock icon in the address bar. Stick to trusted retailers and double check spelling and website quality. Make sure you avoid making purchases over public Wi Fi and never enter personal or payment information on unfamiliar websites. Number 2, protect your devices. Keeping your devices protected is one of the easiest ways to stay safe online. Make sure your browser and apps are up to date and use built-in security tools like antivirus or anti-malware to protect your information. Third, Protect your financial information. To protect your financial information, use credit cards or trusted digital wallets whenever possible. Make sure you avoid saving card information on unfamiliar websites and turn on two-factor authentication for added security. Fourth, avoid holiday delivery and gift scams. During the holidays, scammers often send fake delivery or gift messages. Don't click unknown tracking links. Ignore texts asking you to reschedule a package and always verify order updates directly on the retailer's official website. Also, be careful not to overshare personal information online. Those are the few tips I have for today. Thank you so much for listening. And don't forget that online safety starts with small, smart choices. By staying alert and shopping safely, you can help protect your family this holiday season and beyond. Thank you so much, and I hope this helps.
Thank you, Fatimata, for that fantastic overview of your project. Up next, we have Izion, a freshman at Columbia High School.
Next slide. Online shopping scams have become a lot more common in recent years, and this has made it much harder for people to shop safely online. Scammers set up fake websites, ads, or even apps that look almost identical to real stores, making it difficult for most people to tell the difference. They usually advertise popular products such as technology at prices that seem way too good to be true, which makes people want to buy them. As a result, many people end up losing their money, getting a fake or low quality product, or even having their personal information stolen, which can cause even more problems later on. In addition to using low prices to attract people, scammers also rely on social media ads and even influencer advertisements to make their fake stores seem even more believable. They use high quality image and convincing descriptions to make shoppers trust them, just like a real business would. Because of these tricks, a lot of people end up clicking on these fake sites, and before they know it, they're caught up in a scam without realizing it until it's too late. Fake websites, which is all. Scammers sometimes make fake websites that look almost exactly like the real online stores. Using scammers saying scams and logos seems names and logos to trick people. The main goal is to steal your credit card details and personal information, so it's hard to tell the difference between a real site and a fake one. Social media scams, which can often link to fake websites. On social media, scammers often run ads or for fake stores or products that seem real at first. When you click these ads, they usually take you to a fake website where they can try to take money and your personal information. Counterfeit goods, typically heavily they're heavily based in like stores such anything could be real stores such as Walmart, Amazon. These are basically real products, not real. These are probably fake products or low quality products masquerading as a higher quality product. As I said, typically found in like stores such as Walmart. Phishing scams. These scams involve fake emails or text messages that appear to be from a legitimate company, trying to get you to click the link and enter sensitive data. Payment fraud. Some scammers will ask you to pay using methods like wire transfers, money orders, or even gift cards. These types of payments are often hard to trace and offer almost no protection. If you get scammed, if you get scammed, so it's much harder to get your money back after something goes wrong. Next page. Steps to protect yourself. One of the first things you should do is check the website address. It's good to like make sure you're on a site that you are typically comfortable with, such as YouTube or not Walmart or Amazon. Sometimes such as like a few years ago, someone tried to make a site that looks like OBS to try to get people to download viruses. It was almost identical to the original URL, but with the slight ordering placement. Instead of clicking, oh, look for a padlock symbol that's typically on the left of the URL. Also, for the HTTPS, that means the site is secure. Instead of clicking on links to get emails or public ads, it's way safer to type in the link yourself. This helps you avoid links that can typically send you to fake sites. This next one is for such as like fake products. If you see offers that seem too good to be true, like huge discounts or free gift cards, they're almost always scams. Scammers use these kinds of deals to trick people into giving away their personal information. You should never give out your personal information if you see an unexpected call or text message. Even if you're unsure, it's best to call like the site or the original store itself to see if it's actually trustworthy source of information. Next page. 70% of global consumers agree that it's harder to secure their information on digital platforms than it is to secure their personal home. 80% of global consumers have received a scam attempt in the last year. 75% of global consumers say they are more concerned about their impact on cybersecurity than they are for the 2 years ago, in the last 2 years. Is this a scam? A 32 terabytes like SSD drive, external hard drive, at $18. Would you say this would be a scam? Just from your like knowledge that inherent knowledge that you have, would you say that this is a scam? Next slide. Yes. Often similar drives go for much more, depending on their size. Generally, a terabyte of storage is like 1,000 gigabytes of storage, which is 1,000 megabytes. So that would typically cost between $50 to $100. What this big product actually is two smaller like memory cards cosplaying as one 30 terabyte SSD that is programmed in such a way to appear as 30 terabytes on a computer, like when plugged into a computer.
That was amazing, Azayan. Thank you so much. Up next, we have Heaven, a senior at Columbia High School.
Oh my God. A new iPad for $25? This is my lucky day.
Come on, you can click on my link, lowsales.com. I got the best prices.
Okay, let me just stop. What are you doing? Why does the site say www.superdeals.net? International. Alex, if the deal seems too good to be true, it is. What website has 12 hyphens in its name? Safety tip number 1. Always verify the website. Look for HTTPS, the lock icon, correct spelling, and a real company domain. Okay, but look at the reviews. Amazing product, best purchase ever. But why do they all use the same 10 estimation?
Because it makes it more enthusiastic.
Safety tip number 2, check the reviews. Be suspicious if reviews sound identical. Look for detailed verified purchase reviews and check dates. Fake ones often appear at the same time. Oh, and they were also supposed to stay by like user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly.
That was just pure coincidence. Pure coincidence.
Maybe I'll still buy you my credit card.
No, we only accept gift cards and wire transfers. Can't do that.
Absolutely. Safety tip number 3, use secure payment methods. Don't wire money or cash out to strangers. Wow, so many ways to get scammed.
That's the beauty of it.
Alex, go to the verified store. Okay. Verified store, I don't like those laws. Typical. But at least it looks professional. Safety tip number 4, compare prices. If there's a huge price drop, then it's a red flag.
You guys are so lame.
Okay, I get it. Shop smart, check the site, check the reviews, you see different options, check my info, got it. And that's how you stay safe online.
Well, time to go back to making coupons again.
Block, reported, and deleted. Period.
Amazing work, Kevin. We're so proud of the hard work our cyber champions put into these projects. Remember, 'tis the season to be scammed. I hope you've learned tips that you can share with your family and friends to stay safe online during this holiday season. If you'd like to invite the cyber champions to talk more about online risk and keeping your family safe, please reach out to your school administrator to schedule a visit. I'm going to pass it back to you, Ms. Washington.
Good evening. My name is Janice Washington, the Instructional Technology Specialist for the middle school area, and I am coming to you with our AI tidbits for this month. First one up is AI sounds confident even when it's wrong. So if it matters, verify it. So you always want to double check what AI gives you. AI is a prediction tool, not a truth tool. So everything that it gives you does not necessarily mean that it is absolute fact. So you always want to double check what you are given from various AI platforms, as well as it can hallucinate. You may have heard that, oh, it's hallucinating. That just means it is making up information and it will still sound very, very believable. So you always want to speak to your child about the hallucinations and how AI can just make things up. So it's always important to double check what it is giving you to ensure that it makes sense and it is accurate. And one quick tip is to teach your kids to verify with a trusted source. So it doesn't always have to be Google because still some websites are not reputable. So they can also use their teacher notes from class as well as their textbook. Next is better prompts means better results. So we can go over role, goal, and guardrails. So role means tell AI who to be. So act as a chemist or act as a fifth grade teacher. Then you will want to tell it the goal. So what is it that you need? You can say create an infographic or create a study guide. And then lastly, you can tell it the guardrail. So tell it how to respond. So you may want it to just ask you guiding questions or provide a detailed explanation. Never should we tell it to just give us the answer. That is never ever the goal because yes, that is considered cheating. All right. But you can get it to explain the process to you, which can of course lead you to the answer. So an example of a simple prompt is act as a sixth grade math tutor. Help me understand ratios step by step. Ask me questions first and don't give the final answer. So you can always put as much details as you want, but this is the most simplest way to begin using these various platforms effectively. And then lastly, of course, is privacy. So what kids should never type into AI. So if you wouldn't post it, don't prompt it. So don't put your full name, your school, your address, passwords, phone numbers, login information, even your personal family situations or private photos, because that makes you vulnerable to other people and strangers on the internet, and then anything that you just wouldn't want shared with the public. So that's it with me for your AI tidbits for the month of December.
Thank you so much, Ms. Washington. Those were great AI tidbits. Attention, DCSD parents and guardians. If you have students in grades kindergarten through second grade, listen up. It is time for students to unleash their potential at the 2025-2026 Tech for Littles Showcase. This is an opportunity for students to show off their tech skills in one of the 6 categories listed on the flyer. Some of those categories include digital game design, multimedia apps, audio and video production, graphic design, and robotics. Students can participate individually or in teams with no more than 3 students per team. Please note, Each team must have a teacher sponsor, and this is who will sign them up for the showcase. So when is Tech for Littles, you ask? Tech for Littles will be held on Saturday, March 28th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Rockbridge Elementary School. If interested, please reach out to your child's school regarding registration. Please note, more information will be forthcoming. We're excited to see you there. If you did not get a chance to sign in towards the beginning of our session, we are dropping the link in the Q&A again. Also, we encourage you to provide feedback for tonight's session so that we can improve our future sessions. You can access this session for future reference by visiting the DeKalb County School District YouTube channel or the DeKalb County School District Instructional Technology Tech Cafe website. We will also drop this link in the chat. At this time, we will take a few minutes to answer any questions you may have. Please place any questions you may have in the Q&A and we will answer the questions in the order in which they were received. I'm going to give everyone a few moments to type any questions you may have. Also, if we don't have time to get to your question this evening, feel free to leave your contact information in the Q&A and we will try to get back to you. And looking ahead into the new year, here is a list of the upcoming Parent Tech Cafe dates and topics for second semester. Don't forget to join us virtually for the next Parent Tech Cafe, which will be held on Tuesday, January 27th. The topic for this session will be Fernbank Science Center. And this brings our session to an end. As always, we thank you so much for joining us this evening. From the Instructional Technology Department, we hope that everyone has a safe and restful winter break. Thank you all again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the new year.